Dude, I do regret a lot of things I did not do when I was a 13-year-old boy. So 13 years old, I entered my teenage years, the beginning of puberty, my first pimple, which was on my mustache area. I had little or no mustache. I was confused in life, not sure what to do. And 5 years later, I haven't improved much at all. My social skills are pretty much the same. I became a taller man, a little bit bigger. But other than my physical appearance, my character, my skills, the money, it didn't increase much. I did not change so much, even though that was half a decade ago, which felt like yesterday, dude. Time flies, it's a cliche, but that's what it is. Dude, I know you're going to school, and please, if you want to maximize your health, which maximize your height, because you could change your height massively, I think by up to 10 centimeters, or which is like, you could impact your height. Instead of being 5'7", you could be 6 foot, or instead of being 6 foot, you could be 6'4". So eat healthy, dude. Please, for the sake of God, cut out every single sugar. No desserts anymore. No refined sugar. So that's the first step. Eat like a pig if you want to be big and strong. And please, since you cannot go to the gym, do some push-ups every day. I have advice to give you from these two books. So as I was saying, doing push-ups. So in Atomic Habits, it talks about building habits, step by step, little by little. And since you're still so young, you can easily start by doing less in the beginning. What do I mean? First of all, like when I was around your age, I did make a habit tracker. And so Atomic Habits, it talks about like how long it takes to build a habit. There's no specific timeline, but after 30 days, it gets pretty automatic, but after 60 days, it's pretty much so easy to do that habit because it's like a part of you. Not to say that if you quit, of course, it kind of restarts again. So make a habit tracker. To make a habit tracker, it's pretty easy. You just get a piece of paper, get an A4 paper, okay? Get an A4 paper, and then, so imagine this being an A4 paper. What you're gonna do is you're gonna write on top, like on this part, you're gonna be writing the habit you wanna build. For you, it can be, let's say it's push-ups, okay? Because that's a great habit to build. Like exercise is called, there's something called a keystone habit, which is a habit which affects every part of your life. So if you start exercising, you will see improvement in every area of your life. Your social life, you become better physically. You'll have a clearer you have a clearer mind. You'll feel more relaxed and happier, more energized. Maybe you'll be able to go to bed on time, earlier, sleeping enough, being able to grow to your maximum height potential, eating healthier because you exercise, because you're gonna be like, why would I waste this exercise for eating junk? So this is the A4 paper. You're gonna be writing 1 push-ups. Because I know you cannot do a single push-up because you're so skinny. And you can run and stuff, but you can't even do a single push-up. You struggle so much, dude. 1 push-ups. And then on this bottom area, so let's say the top area, like 1/10 of the page, you write the title. And then on the bottom, since I told you So as I told you, it takes 30 days for a habit to be pretty much automatic. Ideally after 60 days, but I would suggest do a 30-day habit tracker. So 1 push-ups, and then you draw a rectangle, okay, under that. And divide the rectangle into 30 squares. So this is horizontal, right? Horizontally, 1, 2, 3, 4. Total 4 lines, which equals to 5 spaces like this. And then vertically, you put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines, which equals to 6 spaces. So 5 times 6 equals 30. Let me make one for you right now. So dude, by using this Sharpie and a piece of A4 paper, it takes 1 minute to make this habit tracker. The habit you want to build, you gotta choose a habit. It could also be something like money related, like business related, if you want to, you want to become a YouTuber, right? So this 1 push-up a day will be amazing. Like 1 push-ups for, let's say this is for the month of January, and then from the 1st of January you start, and then till the 30th. So that's 30 days. Or you could do make one YouTube video. So every single day you're gonna make one YouTube video, whether it's a short or a long form video. And it doesn't matter how bad the video is. It doesn't matter if it's unedited. You gotta start that first step. Because like, there's a rule called, of course, maybe you probably know, like in the beginning, quantity is much more important than quality, since you're still young and you are not good in the skill of making videos because you did not even start. Your first 100 videos, for sure. Your first 100, you just make videos constantly. So this is the habit tracker thing. And I want to show you, like, so this book I loved. It changed my mind. This book, Atomic Habits, it changed my life, bro. Like, not that I continue forever, because, in the beginning when I was like 13, I could not do a single push-up. My form was awful. I was skinny. I was so weak. And so 1 push-up. And then the second month you do 2 push-ups. And the third month you do 3, and then 5, and then you can do that, And then, since you're so young, like, you can even increase your push-up number by 1 single push-up every single day. And then by the time you're in 1 year, that will be an increase of 12, like from 1 push-up to 12 push-ups. You know what I mean? You have all the time in the world, dude. Like, if you start small, it's like no risk, and it's easy, and you build a habit. You build a foundation for your future self. Your future self will think you're building a foundation of a strong physique. So in this book, Show Your Work by Austin Kleon, as you can see, if you can afford it, buy this. This is pretty inspirational, So there are 10 things if you want to share like an artist. And it says it here, as you can see. You don't have to be genius. Think process, not product. Share something small every day. Open the cabinet of your curiosities. Tell good stories. Teach what you know. That's what I'm doing. I'm teaching what I know. Nothing much, but what I know is I would tell these things to my younger self. So there, number 7, don't turn into shame and spam. Learn to take a punch. And then sell out is number 9. And number 10 is stick around. So stick around is what I'm trying to say. I want to show you, dude, there's a graphic that Austin Kleon, the author of this book, it's not like a, I don't know what you call it. It's a book, but so easy to read. So you can see that, like, and here, look. This book made Ali Abdaal. He's the biggest productivity YouTuber in the entire world with over 6 million subscribers. He has a part-time YouTuber academy, which I cannot afford to buy. But here's the thing, look. If you make one YouTube video a day and then you stick around for 1 month, this is how it looks like, okay? And then in 1 year, this is all the content that you would have made. And start that today. If it's nighttime, it doesn't matter if it's nighttime or morning, just start it today, dude. You got to press that record button. Press that video. It doesn't matter like how bad it is, how yucky your video is, how every hero starts with a bad start. If you wait 10 years and then you become 23 years old, you're gonna be like, I wish I started when I was 13. When you're 13, don't just go all in on, if you enjoy it so much, you can, of course, but enjoy your time, be good to your parents, and you don't necessarily have to live the life they want. They want the good for you. I hope so, if they're good parents. They may get mad at you, dude, and that's okay. They care about you. They want the good for you. They don't want to see you failing in life. So since you're 13 and assuming you live with your parents, you have 2 parents, your mom and dad, you gotta understand how lucky, how fortunate you are, dude. If you have a house, a roof on top of your head that God provided for you, you don't have to spend money, dude. In 5 years, if you're in America, I'm assuming, then they will probably kick you out of the house. If not, you'll need to pay for the rent. And even if your parents are not like that, by 18, you gotta be making some money to be able to afford to pay rent at least. You know what I mean? So start now, dude. Start building the business of your dreams. The easiest thing to start doing now, if you love it, just do what you love. Find that thing, explore, experiment. Try making a few videos and see if you love the process. And if when you make videos, you forget about what time it is, you forget about your meals, you forget about school, you're just not even thinking about anything but making the video for your audience, then just do that, dude. And when I was starting my YouTube channel, I overthinked, dude. Especially my profile, by the way. So I just say, if you want to show your face, of course, it would be a great idea. If you want to connect with your audience, take a headshot of your face. So this is my face from here to here. If you have iPhone, put your iPhone in square mode, the photo mode in square mode, and then boom. That's your profile. Even if it's not the best, don't worry about spending 10, 15 minutes. Dude, you can do that in the future.